This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, a number of law enforcement agencies participated in a drug bust on Thursday, and today they came together to release more information. We'll take you to the press conference next. Happy Friday, friends. I'm Ken Carr, and here's your end of the work week headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. After a 3-month investigation, a drug manufacturing and distributing operation has been shut down in the city of Hazleton, according to the city's police chief. On Thursday, a search warrant was executed at rear 805 James Street in the city, where police seized cash, drugs, a weapon, and more. Hazleton Police Chief Jerry Spezial says it was a cocaine and heroin operation, and he believes they were getting into marijuana growing. 3 people are now in custody. 25-year-old Ghazi Faraj of Hazleton had straight bail set at $250,000 and is charged with 2 counts of delivery and 2 counts of manufacturing, among other charges. 44-year-old Christopher Furlani of Freeland is charged with 3 counts of delivery and 1 count of conspiracy. He's currently in another county's jail, and Hazleton police are making arrangements to pick him up. 29-year-old Luis Ricardo Batista of Tamaqua, who was on federal probation, was found in possession of a controlled dangerous substance, according to police. Hazleton Police Chief Jerry Spezial commended everyone who helped with the bust: the Hazleton Police Department, the HPD Narcotics Division, West Hazleton Police, Butler Township Police, the Luzerne County Drug Task Force, and the Pennsylvania Attorney General's Office. He also had strong words for those looking to buy or sell drugs in Hazleton.
Obviously, you can fill a void when it's a small street dealer operation. This is a serious situation where people are facing substantial jail time. You're taking $300,000 worth of drugs off of the street. You know, this is a substantial hit. We are also going after the home. We're looking to forfeit the home that this was operating out of. We are looking to forfeit the vehicles. We're looking to forfeit all of the property that we have that is involved in this. So think about that. You have to go after this in a comprehensive effort together and make sure that we send a message. You come to Hazleton, you deal drugs, we're coming for you, and we are going to take everything you own, and you better not be here breaking the law.
A child was left alone in a vehicle when one of the suspects fled. Spezial says the Luzerne County District Attorney will decide if there will be child endangerment charges. A local plastics and chemical manufacturer from Nesquehoning made a check presentation yesterday to help support improved health care for the communities it serves. The Amatech Foundation presented a check for $1,500 to the Adopt a School program, a program offered by the Community Health Department of St. Luke's Miners Hospital campus in Coaldale.
The program is sponsored by a grant, and it puts a St. Luke's person, me, in the school district at Panther Valley to help coordinate care. So I help partner people with a doctor, with insurance, with any kind of services they might need. Do they need counseling? Do they need vision services, dental services? So my job is to help partner people with those services.
This has been going on for quite some time now. What have you seen as far as the health benefits to these students?
It's been fantastic, actually. So we've gotten a lot of students connected with vision services, which is fantastic. So we were able to get them glasses if they needed them. We were able to get people in to see doctors when they didn't have a doctor. Rather than going to the emergency room and maybe having to wait, they were able to go to an actual doctor and be seen. And so that's been great. And we've connected a lot of people to insurance that didn't previously have insurance. So it's been fantastic.
I think it's important for Amatech to know what our funding is helping and what it's supporting. It's great that St. Luke's is offering us an opportunity to talk with some of the people involved on the St. Luke's point of things or side of things. They're offering us a tour today. We're looking very much forward to that, to see again how our funding has helped St. Luke's Hospital and the community.
Amatech Incorporated employs close to 100 employees who utilize the many services provided by St. Luke's. The company believes it is important to give back to the community it serves. The Adopt a School program was started in August of 2015. Did you know that more than 30,000 non-fatal shock accidents happen each year? To educate children about electrical safety and help reduce that number, the National Theater for Children presented Safety Detectives in Hot Pursuit for the students at Freeland Elementary Middle School in Freeland. The performance was made possible by PPL Electric Utilities.
Well, according to the Electrical Safety Foundation International, 7 children per day in the United States are treated in emergency rooms for burns related to tampering with wall outlets. So PPL has existing programs to teach contractors about electrical safety as well as first responders. This is our way to reach audiences, the young children audience, and then they have workbooks and they bring this information home and share it with their families.
National Theater for Children has a variety of shows ranging from resource management to handling money wisely, but this particular one is about electrical safety for elementary ages.
And why do you think it's so important to really get out and explain that to elementary age students?
Well, it's great. They're young enough that a lot of times they need reinforcement with what they're learning in the classroom. And I think it's especially great that we can provide a theater experience for them and combine the educational aspect to really hit those lessons home.
PPL is sponsoring performances at 20 schools in its service area, including 5 right here in the Hazleton Area School District. If you've ever wondered how to make a homemade lava lamp, and who hasn't, students at one area school have the answer. More than 90 4th grade students at the Freeland Elementary Middle School had the chance to show off their science knowledge and creativity during the annual 4th grade science fair. Many of the students worked on their projects or experiments for several months. As you can see, the students did a fantastic job. Each day, firefighters risk their own lives to save the lives and property of others. It's a tough job, and on the latest episode of The Girls, Janine and Deb get a lesson in fire safety and find out what it's like to wear the gear and enter a burning building. Join the girls as they get special training from the Hazleton Fire Department on how to fight a fire. This first episode of a 2-part series premieres tonight at 9 p.m. with rebroadcast tomorrow at 10:30 a.m., 2 p.m., 4 p.m., 6:30 p.m., and 9 p.m. Check your local listings for additional dates and times. If you love crafts, the Laurel Mall is the place to be tomorrow. Rocco Aruzzo is the Marketing and Business Development Manager for the Laurel Mall.
We have it on May the 7th, Saturday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The March of Dimes will be here, and they benefit Madison Angels. Several different kinds of crafts, baked goods. They'll be located in the Dunham's wing. They come periodically 2 or 3 times a year, so we're glad to have them back.
Again, the craft fair is tomorrow from 10 until 4. And don't forget to enter the Laurel Mall's Mother's Day contest. Submit your essay in the drop box at Center Court by 5 p.m. Sunday. For details, go to facebook.com/Laurel Mall. Coming up after the break, we'll see if the rain will let up for the weekend, and we'll talk about an upcoming social media seminar. And later, it's closing ceremonies for Track and Field Week on FYI with the Marian Catholic Colts and Phillies.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
If you're planning a party or family gathering, let Sand Springs Country Club in Drums do all the cooking. Now Sand Springs Catering will do the work for you and bring their delicious homemade foods right to your event. Choose from a variety of menus. You do the planning, they do the preparation, and deliver the food right to your door. For details and menus, log on to sandspringsgolf.com, or you can call Sand Springs Catering in Drums at 570-788-5845.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
The view from the top of downtown Hazleton, the 11th floor of Hayden Tower at the Markle Building. You can take in this view this evening, and some great artwork at Hazleton Power's Art at the Markle from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. It is a free event, and it is part of First Friday in downtown Hazleton. Here's our local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, showers mainly before 1 a.m. Our low will be 47 degrees, and we'll have an east wind from 7 to 9 miles per hour. On Saturday, 40% chance of showers mainly before 5 p.m. Mostly cloudy, high near 62. Saturday night we get down to 46 degrees and we have a 60% chance of showers. Sunday, showers likely before 8 a.m. Again, a 60% chance on Sunday with a high of 59. Sunday night partly cloudy with a low of 43 degrees. On Monday, mostly sunny with a high in the mid-60s. Monday night, mostly cloudy, low of 48 degrees. Tuesday, a 40% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, high in the upper 60s. And then on Tuesday night, 50% chance of showers, mostly cloudy with a low of 54.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazelton. Treat yourself today.
In today's business world, social media has become crucial to the success of many businesses. And with this in mind, the Greater Hazelton Chamber of Commerce, always on the pulse of the community, knows what businesses need to know to succeed, and therefore they are having a women's luncheon featuring social media. So Leanne Falabella is the Vice President of the Greater Hazelton Chamber of Commerce. This is a great idea. You have luncheons all the time, and this one is really going to help people with the social media aspect.
It is, and we're very excited about this one. We are very fortunate to have your Janine Mazurkevich-Lasant be our featured speaker for this event. As we see her on social media all the time, she's really going to show the business community, the women of the business community, why and how to socialize your business using social media. She is very well-rounded in the topic, and she has a lot of great information to provide to them, so we're really excited to have her at this.
So this is a women's luncheon, and it is taking place May 24th from noon to 1 at the Ovalon Restaurant in Hazelton. Who can come?
It's open to all women from throughout Greater Hazelton. So really anybody that is interested in this topic, you know, it's going to focus on how to socialize your business. So, you know, a lot of business people, but even, you know, college students and really anybody that is out there and really wants to get their business and their name out on social media and learn all the unique tips and tricks about social media. And she does, she had emailed me the other day and she recommended that people bring their iPhones. I mean, that's what we're constantly on all day, every day, you know, your iPhone or your iPad, and, you know, bring them. She wants it to be an interactive session, and so we do encourage people to bring those items along.
Yes, she is very into social media now. The Socializer won a division of SSPTV right here as well. So Janine Lasant Mazurkevich going to be the featured speaker, we're proud to say, as part of this event to learn about social media. I hope you have a great turnout. I hope a lot of people. This is important. Are you seeing that so many people now are trying to get their finger on the pulse of what's happening with social media?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we had a couple different social media seminars just recently in the last month at the Chamber, and we've had a really good turnout. You know, over the years we have as well, the last 2 or 3 years, and every time we offer a topic like this, it's very well attended. And I think that this is going to be unique. It's definitely something that we've never done. Like I mentioned, she said to, you know, bring your devices, and it's going to be interactive. So I think that that will be beneficial. People are going to get that experience and that education right then and there. So I think that's really important.
All right, well, it's the Women's Luncheon, sponsored by the Greater Hazelton Chamber of Commerce on May 24th, noon to 1 at the Ovalon Restaurant. Go to hazeltonchamber.org or call the Chamber for more information and to register.
Thanks, Lisa. For real education, follow Janine on Snapchat. It's informative and entertaining. Here's your midday winning lottery numbers up on FYI. Pick 2, 6, 9. Pick 3, 400. That was pick 3. Pick 4 now, 5306. Too many numbers. Pick 5, 53593. We'll be back to wrap up track and field week after this.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
I'm exhausted. It's been a long track and field week. I would get cut from the track team without a doubt. You can see I'm stumbling. I'm beat, but luckily Marion's Mike Witzak is good at running relays, and he grabbed the mic to bring us into the home stretch. He interviewed members of Marion's girls and boys track and field teams. Both the Colts and the Phillies won Schuylkill League Division II titles this season.
Hey guys, Mike Witzak here. I'm with Savannah Krasinski of Marion Catholic. Did I say your name really badly?
No, you got it.
I got it good? Okay. The Marion Catholic High School track and field team. Now, Savannah, what events do you do in Marion?
The 200, the 400, 4x1, and 4x4.
Now, Savannah, are you guys trying to make it to states this year for those events?
Yeah, we're trying to make it in the 4x1 and 4x4. We're working really hard for it too, so.
Do you do any other sports throughout the years, or is it just track and field that you work on?
No, I play basketball in the winter season.
I've been part of the track team for 2 years.
Now, what events do you do?
I do the 4x8, the 110 and 300 hurdles, and the 4x4.
All right, Zach. Now, which one of those events is your favorite?
I'd have to say the 4x4.
And Zach, if you could tell us one thing you learned from your high school experience on the track team, what would that be?
I probably learned that the track team here at Marion is kind of like a really big family. Everyone watches out for each other.
Natalia, what events do you run?
The 200, 400, 4x4, and a high jump.
Okay, Natalia. Now, before you do these events, how do you warm up to run them?
I usually stretch out and listen to music.
Okay, so if you could pick a favorite moment from all of high school track, what would your favorite moment be?
Going to states freshman and sophomore year.
All right, and Brenna, what do you want to do when you're older?
Be a physical therapist.
Why do you want to be a physical therapist?
Because I know how it feels to be injured and I would like to help an athlete get back on their feet.
Okay, so do you feel as if cross-country benefits you with your track events because you are a pretty big cross-country runner?
Definitely, because you have more stamina, so then that helps like getting yourself around the track.
All right, and do you plan on furthering your career in running in college?
I want to try to get a scholarship. I just do my best. I definitely want to run in college.
How you guys doing? It's Mike Witzak here, aka Runner Guy 67. I'm here with Brandon Morrow today, and we're interviewing for track and field. So Brandon, I got a couple questions for you. How'd you get started with track and field?
Well, first off, I started with football, and then in the off-season workouts, I talked to a lot of people about coming out for the track team because I'm a quarterback, so I decided to come out and throw.
Interesting. Now, how long have you been a part of the team?
This is my third year.
Third year. Now, what events do you do, Brandon?
All three throwing, so shot, disc, and jav.
And Brandon, if you could do one cool thing for us while you're on the camera today, what would you do?
My fellow Americans, let me be clear. God bless you. Are there any questions?
Well, thank you, Brandon. That was awesome. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mike.
Brandon Morrow, that President Barack Obama impersonation deserves a district medal and a trip to states. Well, I felt great after that break. Thank you, Mike. And I felt so good I was able to cross the finish line with one final track and field week interview with Marion standout Dominic Mussolini, who's going to LaSalle University to be part of the track and field team there next year. He excels in the middle distance events, and he ran us through what it's like to run the 800.
It just gets you mentally, everything. I mean, it's a sprint. People think it's like you can go and pace it. It's a paced sprint, pretty much. I mean, you're going the whole time, but yeah, there is some strategy to it. As you get up in the more distant events, it becomes like a chess match as well as a race. You know, you have to, weed out your opponents, figure out who's going to make their move when. It's fun because it mixes your mental aspect of track with your athletic ability. I get that question a lot, like, what's your plan going out for a race? I don't plan according to my opponents. I like to just go out and run my race, and then if they're better than me, then they beat me. But if I run my best race, then I'm hoping they won't beat me. But I don't like to run. I can't run my best if I run the race of someone else. I like setting the pace, running my race, and then like I said, if their pace is faster than mine, then it looks like I'm coming in second. But I try not to let that happen.
So that's it. Track and field week is over. I'm going to rehydrate. Here's the post-game show with Ron Marchetti.
The 142nd running of the Kentucky Derby will take place tomorrow. Hi, everybody. On our first short shots in May, Nyquist, Gunrunner, and More Spirit are favorites in tomorrow's race. But I like Creator to win. Mark it down, Creator. So what happened this past week? Nothing really exciting besides the Cubs and the Phillies. It has been a very depressing week around here, mainly because of the weather, which is really starting to get on my nerves. Last Saturday, Hazelton area lost to Central Dauphin 3-2 in baseball. MMI beat Lourdes Regional in softball 6-5 in 10 innings behind pitcher Desiree Dinko, who struck out 16 in that one while going the distance. And the Lady Cougars Track Club repeated as Pine Grove Invitational champions. On Monday, the Marion Phillies blanked Weatherly in softball. On Tuesday, the Hazelton area track team overpowered Crestwood again. Tag Schmidt of the Marion Colts threw a perfect 5-inning gem against Weatherly. Wednesday was a washout, and you just heard what happened yesterday, including another shutout by Celine Pod-Leslie, leading the Lady Cougars to their 10th straight win. So let's go to the what else's. Clay Kershaw, Dodgers pitcher, struck out 14 Padres on Sunday while knocking in the only run of the game in a 1-0 win. LA win. It was the first time in Major League Baseball history that a pitcher K'd 14 and drove in the winning run in the 1-0 game. Free agent and former Marion Colts stand-up football Dominic Richards signed with the Redskins on Tuesday. The deadline for applications for the coaching jobs at the Hazelton area is May 12th, which is next Thursday. The target is boys basketball. That's no secret. Now, many qualified applicants will there be. How many? Nobody really knows, but I'll say the number will be 0. The Phils lost last night, but they are playing well, winning 8 of their last 10. And how about those Cubbies? 21-6, their best start since Abe Lincoln was president. I'm exaggerating, of course, but it has been many decades, and I'm a Yankee fan, so I could say this. They are below bad, 9-17. They now have the worst third baseman since Rich McKinney 50 years ago. He's batting .154 and still looking for his first extra base hit of the season. And their number 9 hitter is batting a lusty .060. Mother of God. If the boss was still alive, heads would be rolling. The Cleveland Cavaliers made 25 threes on Wednesday. Even their mascot, Moondog, made an over-the-head backward shot from mid-court during a timeout. Have a good one. Till Monday. Happy Mother's Day.
Be happy, it's Friday, and go to Bottlenecks for half-price happy hour starting at 6 p.m. They have live music and half-price appetizers.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First night, the Orwigsburg Lions will be holding their annual chicken barbecue on Memorial Day, Monday, May 30th. The event will be held at the Orwigsburg Veterans Community Memorial Hall. Full dinner is just $8 and takeout is available. Tickets are available at Healthy Habits, located on Route 61 in Orwigsburg. Our next announcement, Holy Dormition Friary in Sybertsville will be holding a Christmas in July icon retreat from July 14th through 17th. Iconographer Marilyn Barone will be instructing and no experience is needed. Cost is $250 and includes all materials plus Friday and Saturday lunch. For more information or to register, please contact Father Carmen at jupiterhorizon12@gmail.com. And one more quick announcement, the Tamako Community Art Center, 125 Pine Street, will be holding a clay garden gnome workshop on Thursday, May 19th. They will be welcoming mud and maker instructor Stephanie Permich to help sculpt your own gnome. Cost is $30 per person and includes all supplies and material. Seating is limited. Please call to register or for more information, 570-668-1192 or check out tamakoarts.org. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Margaret K. Porter of Bloomsburg. Funeral is Monday at 11 a.m. for the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home. Friends may call Monday from 9:30 to 11 a.m. John C. Urban Jr. Military burial will be held Monday at 10 a.m. at the Holy Trinity Slovak Cemetery. And Esther Petrol of Tresco. Mass is Thursday at 11 a.m. at the Church of All Saints. Friends may call Thursday from 10 to 11 a.m. The Stanley E. Anilowski Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Daniel Reagan of Drums. Daniel, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Again, it's First Friday in downtown Hazleton, so get out and have some fun. You can go to downtownhazleton.org for a complete list of events. More fun next week. Penn State Hazleton's softball team is in the playoffs this weekend. They'll try to get to the PSUAC Championship, which would be in Hazleton on Monday. We'll see you then. Take it easy, everyone.